Normally whenever I wake up to really, really good news. I like waking up to good news. It makes me happy. Today though, I woke up to some of the worst news ever, and I for one do not welcome our digital overlords. Sony has come out and said that they are ending physical production by 2028, and we all know play has no limits, except whenever it does, except whenever they're limiting their physical editions. And that's what I want to talk about today, and that's definitely worth a sub as you come and you join a party and you level on up with me. Thank you so much for your sub, your like, and your brand new hype. It helps me out a ton. So I have been a collector for as long as I can remember. Since I was a little kid, I've been collecting these video games. It is like my one big hobby. It's my one thing that I like to do. It's something that makes me happy. And I took some videos before I made this video, and you can see it in the background. I took a video of all my collections, and it's not even like half of it, like there's so much. Anyway, so you can see that there, and it's just like, this is earth-shatteringly bad because I love PlayStation. I've been a fan of PlayStation since I first got one back in, I don't know, 96, 97, something like that. And I've bought all the PlayStations, and I enjoyed them. I even enjoyed the PlayStation 3. I know, it's a shock. It's a real shock right there. But I feel like, what's the point? What's the point of having a PlayStation if you don't get anything physically? If it's all gonna be digital, and I already have a PC, why would I spend $1,000 on a PlayStation whenever I could just buy it digitally on a PC, since they're only going to be selling it digitally anyway? This is the statement that Sony put out. As consumer preferences and the broader entertainment industry continue to shift away from the physical discs to digital, physical game disc production for all new games releasing on the PlayStation consoles will be discontinued starting January 2028. Following this date, new games will be available on the PlayStation Store and at retailers in digital formats only. This transition has no impact on games that already released or will be releasing prior to January 2028 in a disc format. This is a natural direction for Sony Interactive Entertainment to adapt to consumer trends as the general preference for digital media significantly outpaces physical discs. This transition will enable us to align more closely with how most of our community prefers to access and play games today. We'll continue to prioritize our resources to drive innovation in how players can access games and provide choices as to where players can prefer to purchase new games, whether that's at retailers or PlayStation Store. We remain committed to delivering a world-class gaming experience to our fans, and we thank you for your continued support. How strange. They're saying that they're continuing to provide choices as to where players can purchase new games, but they are eliminating that choice. They are forcing you to buy it only on the PlayStation Store. We're going to provide choices by slashing your choices, by not giving you a choice. What is this? What is this? And then it says whether that's at retailers or the PlayStation Store. So what are they going to be selling? A code in a box? Like what? No one's buying a code in a box. This is insane. So we all know GameStop is going to go out of business. That's, yeah. And then these, all these retro game stores, like they'll be under within 10 years or so. Like this is insanity to me. This is insanity to me. This is crazy. Also, in case you didn't know, this is a tweet by Genki. All physical PlayStation games are manufactured by Sony. You have to go through Sony to get your game printed on a disc. So once PlayStation decides that it's not making discs anymore, it is all over for physical media on their platform. So if Sony decides it and PlayStation decides it, nobody else can go around it. You know what I mean? So it will just be done. So, am I overreacting? I don't think so. Because just the other day, 2 days ago, 1 day ago, literally just the other day, Sony came out and they said that due to content licensing agreements, you will no longer be able to watch any of your previously purchased Studio Canal content, and the content will be removed from your video library. So those are movies. If you purchased a movie on the PlayStation Store digitally, if you bought it with your own money, it doesn't matter. You will no longer be able to watch any of your previously purchased Studio Canal content, and that content will be removed from your video library. So, I can hear it. That's just a movie. Who cares? It's a movie. Nobody watches a movie on PlayStation. No. If they can do it for a movie, they can do it for a video game. Whether you spent $5 on the digital game or you spent $100 on the digital game, it doesn't matter. You bought it, they don't want you to have it because you don't own it. So they're taking it away from you. This is what happens in a digital-only future that we are now living in. This is so bad. Then, at the same time of them saying we're no longer doing physically, guess what else they announced? Because they can't stop winning. After nearly 2 decades of supporting the PlayStation 3 console generation, we wanted to let you know that we'll be closing the PlayStation Store on the PS3 as well as the PS Vita. PlayStation Store on PS3 will close in selected markets starting this year, followed by a global closure for the PS3 and PS Vita next year. That means new content purchases will no longer be possible once the PlayStation Store closes on those devices. To ease the transition, players will still be able to download previously purchased content after the closing date for the foreseeable future. So only for the foreseeable future, because I heard a lot of other people defending that. Oh, well, it's been open for 20 years. They shouldn't have had to keep it open for this long or whatever. But no, if they can remove a movie from your library that you've already paid for, why can't they remove a PS3 game or a PlayStation Vita game? And it says right here, players will still be able to download previously purchased content for the foreseeable future. So what does that mean? A week? A month? A year? 10 years? 100 years? Whenever they feel like it. Whenever they feel like taking it away from you, they can and they will. This is our digital-only future, folks. Now, we all have seen what happened to Xbox. Xbox has kind of already started this transition away from physical games. And we also know that Xbox is floundering in the console wars as well. They're just not doing as well as Nintendo, as PC, as Sony. And you cannot tell me that a reason for this is because they have like a non-existent presence in stores. They've gotten rid of like all their physical games at Target and Walmart and GameStop and all these other places where you would normally go and buy games. There's nothing. It's a freaking ghost town whenever it comes to Xbox. So I know that parents, if they're buying their games for their kids, they're going to be looking around. They're going to see, oh, I see a Nintendo. I see a PlayStation. Which one should I buy? Oh, I remember I had a Nintendo whenever I grew up. Maybe I might get a Nintendo. Xbox doesn't even enter their minds, because they don't see it in the stores right there. And also, maybe I'm old-fashioned, but to me, it was always a big deal to open up a present on my birthday or on Christmas morning, and to open it up and to see that box and to see that physical game in front of me. It hits differently to open it up and to look at the game and to hold it and to put it into the cartridge, to read the instruction manual, to look at all the stuff that came with it, the posters and everything else, and then play the game. Like, that was part of the experience. And it's so different than just like having, saying, hey, go turn on your PlayStation. Oh, look, there's the game on the screen. Then we can look at some price differences for older titles. If you look at some price differences of physical games versus the same games over on the PSN, it is night and day. Astrobot, physically, $40. Oh, but we can only buy it on the PlayStation Store. Well, now it's $60. God of War Ragnarok, that's $32 physically. Oh, but if we can only buy it on the PlayStation Store, it's $70. Gran Turismo 7, that's $38 physically. Oh, but we can only buy it on the PlayStation Store. It's $70. The Last of Us, $35 physically, but we can only buy it on the PlayStation Store. It's $70. They got you by the balls, people. And there is no competition anymore. This is not good. This is not good at all. So for me, personally, going forward, will I be buying a PlayStation 6? No. No, I will not. I will not be. I will be buying a Nintendo when the Switch 3 comes out or whatever it is, simply because of portability. Even if they go digital only, I like to have something portable, and they also have exclusives. And that to me is a winning combination. Does Sony have exclusives? No. Does Xbox have exclusives? No. What's the point? And even if they did have exclusives, do they have RPG exclusives? No, they don't. Like, I'm sorry, I'm angry. I'm really freaking pissed. I am pissed. But the thing is, with the PC, I'm gonna have the Nintendo, and I'm gonna have the PC. because I always will have a PC. I need a PC for work. It is something that I will always, always, always have. I need a PC for work. I like working on a PC. I like writing my emails on a PC. I like writing my documents on a PC. I edit on a PC. I do everything on a PC. And I can also purchase games digitally on a PC, and I can play them right here with my controller. Why would I spend $1,000+ on a PlayStation 6 to do the same thing that I could do on a PC that I already have? Why would I do that? I wouldn't. It's stupid. It's dumb. Yeah. I'm really upset about this, y'all. The only thing that we can do as consumers, is vote with our wallet. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. If we say that we want physical games, we need to purchase those physical games. I've been trying my hardest. I've been doing whatever I can do. I've put links in video descriptions, links in pinned comments to buy physical games. Whenever I find something on sale, I show it on Amazon. Physical games. It's always been physical games for me. I'm doing what I can, but y'all gotta do your part too. We have to let them know that we don't want this. And hopefully they will change course, because like we saw with the movies, even if you bought it, they can still take it away. If you bought something on the PlayStation 3 or the Vita, well, it's only there for the foreseeable future, whenever that will be. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. I, for one, pissed. Have a good day.